welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me today will be Carr playing Tiana, Eric playing Uriah, Jeremy playing Cortev, Patrick playing Freddy, and Sarah playing Vika.
Hello.
Though we have her only on voice today.
I exist in a field of static.
Now, who remembers where we were at last week?
We were just arriving. We had just arrived at the lab that they had captured.
Well, y'all poked around. Y'all spent the rest of the day poking around in the lab.
Yeah. And after taking the person we were supposed to extract to said town and or lab.
Yeah.
Vika remained on
Apparently
outskirts patrolling.
I think it's myself standing guard outside of it, and then Vika's patrolling. Was there one other person patrolling? I don't remember.
See, because I believe I was in the lab because I was investigating and like looking into what that was actually set up in there.
And y'all wound
I'm
up
gonna say
scanning
the rest of you were in lab.
Y'all wound up scanning the kaiju's head.
Yeah, Ty is in the lab, but her NHPs are outside. Koke is with Ty.
So yeah, you'd done some studying. They had taken the doctor off your hand, the scientist off your hands, and are questioning him somewhere else. It's a commandeered school that they had turned into this temporary lab. So the Union forces have basically just taken this school over. Yeah, they're using the cafeteria as the mess hall. Their science guys, along with some of you, are pouring over the data and the samples. You patrol with the rest of the those of you that are patrolling. The rest of the evening goes by without incident. People in the city still seem to be mostly in duck and cover mode. Mission commander has, he has sent out broadcasts basically telling civilians they don't have anything to worry about. But that's not necessarily something you just take an invading force's word for. Eventually, you all come off duty. You got to sleep sometime. There were already some bunks set up in the school. So y'all get piled into one classroom. And they didn't even remove all the children's desks. They're just kind of shoved over to the side to make room for the bunks.
There's the one there's always the one prominent one with all the markings on one.
The detention desk?
Yeah, the detention desk, but it's always there. It's no matter where you walk around the pile, it's there.
Yeah. That's the area that Uriah has claimed as detention desk zone.
Adding carvings onto it.
I'm taking this with me and you can't tell me no.
Well, I can tell you no. It's just that it's not going to matter.
That's more likely.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna. Ty, you still have the compartment, right? Chair.
Actually, like an IKEA up in here.
God damn it. I keep giving him ideas. I need to stop.
You do. Say you're right over there with the desk, just hey, Ty.
No.
She's about mid-drink. She just looks over.
I'd like this desk.
Talk to your sister.
No.
But it's literally got my name on it.
No. You just wrote it on there.
Well, yeah, but...
No.
But look at all of the history here.
There are a lot of names carved in that desk.
It's not an archaeological artifact. No.
But it has archaeological significance.
No, it does not. It's less than 20 years old, probably.
Fine, I'm gonna go back to writing my book.
Your
Whatever I want to call it.
thesis.
The
Yeah.
mission report.
His after action
No.
report. That's all.
Actually, no. I'll do that later. This is something else. As he dual wields tablets and gets to work.
Oh no, he's writing fanfic.
He still has to go to sleep, but or he probably more accurate, he's forced to go to sleep.
Ty's just shakes her head and she starts looking at the brain of the megafauna that she downloaded.
Hmm.
See if she can glean anything else from it.
It seems kind of small for a creature that big. But you cross-reference stuff. There were ancient creatures on Earth of similar size with similar sized brains, so it's not that big a deal. There's not a lot of information on, like, you can look up the basics of this thing's anatomy, but there hasn't been a lot of in-depth study.
So it's still fairly like new biology that they're learning then.
Right. It's
Okay.
the colonists have never put a whole lot of effort into getting that level
Researching the
of
megafauna.
Mm.
Yeah.
but,
Meanwhile, Uriah over there.
Did
That's
we
where Uriah first finds out, wait, dinosaurs were a thing?
please remind me, did we take a sample of the gray goo when the chip gray gooed, or did they like sequester that off before we got there? Because I remember you saying that the chip that was implanted in him, as soon as air hit it gray gooed.
Mhm. That and all the wiring.
Yeah, I didn't know if we got a sample of the gray goo or not.
I don't remember if anybody said you wouldn't have had any trouble doing it.
Okay.
Uh,
She's gonna see if she can, like, with limited materials, study that.
all you
before
really
she
get from
goes
it
to sleep.
is the base materials it's made out of. It's like basically the thing was laced with nanites. Then when the self-destruct thing activated, they took everything apart into just very base components before the nanites themselves self-destructed.
Yeah. Okay. Worth a shot.
But eventually you all go to sleep. Uriah may be under duress, but the night goes pretty uneventfully. You sleep well. Nobody in the the townsfolk aren't causing any problems, at least not yet. And about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, not too long before y'all would probably be getting up.
Mhm.
You're woken up as the entire room starts shaking.
Five more minutes. 5 more minutes.
I'm up. Because Uriah literally bolts up and he's gone.
Yep.
Let's go.
Probably fell asleep in the Atlas.
You
Ty's asking Rabbit to go to the dog and start a
dog.
scan.
and you see Freddy, Dracula, like, lean up. All right, let's do this.
Wait, this isn't.
So
This isn't
it
vampire.
you get a little bit of shaking for not even a minute before it stops. Uriah, as you're rushing out, you see other people coming out of some of the other bunk rooms.
And I actually, since I'm still linked in with Whip, I ask Whip, run a scan.
He asks what he's looking for.
Right now, seismic activity.
Oh yes, there's definitely been seismic activity.
All right, you guys go beat up the earthquake.
And yeah, y'all, it's close enough y'all time for y'all to get up. That for those of you that have gotten up, stay up.
Does Uriah run across any of the mad dogs while we're there? That's just what I'm calling them. That's just what I'm calling their group.
Left.
No, remember the Mad Dogs were guarding the gate as y'all came in initially.
Yeah.
So they'd have probably come off duty by the time y'all did.
Yeah.
You see Doc.
Literally grabs Doc as he goes down the hall.
Hey, oh man, it's too early for this.
Too bad.
So where are you headed exactly?
He's just heading out to see what's up.
Okay.
Ty
And
said
since-
Durmec.
And since someone else left the room when he did, Doc is the only person he recognizes, like, visually. So he just grabbed Doc as he went.
All right, so you get outside about the time the shaking stops. You can tell the shaking's kind of going all over the place. You see a few other people seem to be startled. Some of the Union personnel. Now, some of the local guys that were with you, some of the lead guys, none of them seem particularly disturbed by it.
He'll actually go over to one of them if one's nearby.
He looks at you as you walk up carrying another dude.
Well, yeah, he's in his mech still too because he just fell asleep in it. Is that very rude alarm clock normal?
Yeah, fairly. Did we get earthquakes around here? I mean, that was a pretty minor one.
Okay.
Oh, have you not experienced one since you've been here?
Nah, just got here.
Another guy with him speaks. Oh yeah, it's been a few months since we had a good one.
Ty's gonna ask Rabbit to do a megafauna scan just in case.
Is there any? Yeah, about the also same vein. Out of my head, sir.
We've met one. There might be more.
Yeah, and while scan is happening, he's also going to ask: is there any of the megafauna that could get big enough to cause localized earthquakes?
The guy looks at you like you're crazy. No.
Hey.
That would shake a town. We better hope there's never been one that big.
Well, where I'm from, we don't even have megafauna, so yeah.
So
realize he's still holding Doc, sets him down.
as I keep walking, I'll actually ask Whip of the seismic activity they have, where is it coming from, if he can find it?
I don't know if the sensor range on a mech is necessarily.
That's it.
But he could at least tell where the vibrations are coming from, at least.
Yeah, he can give you a direction, and it's, that way out of town. Pulling up a larger map of the area. That references a previous seismic activity that's been recorded. There's a fault line out that way.
I thought you were going to even be like up there, down there, that way, and that way.
Suddenly town collapses into a pit. Better hope you can fly!
Yay, cable winch! Oh wait, if I'm buried in rubble, that doesn't work.
Sinkholes, man. Deadly.
So after that rude awakening, the morning starts up like normal. How much longer does Vika sleep?
Since there's
Is there just like, well, you can't see, but like pushing her awake. Come on.
Roll like she doesn't like linger that much longer in bed, but because everyone's moving around.
So the attempt is made to go back to sleep, but the attempt.
The attempt is made, but yeah, like fine. Go make sure everyone's having fun fighting the earthquake.
Fighting the earthquake. And I think I saw your brother take somebody on his way somewhere. So you probably should investigate that.
Pauses for a moment, listens. There's no screaming, so it's
You-
probably okay.
Yeah, you hate to tell you this, but he may be wanted for kidnapping.
Those charges were dropped.
All right. So you get up, you've got your your morning routine. Up, shower. They've of course commandeered the gymnasium showers for here at the school.
Showering together.
You can. There are at least
There's gendered and there's dividers between them.
Sure.
Well, some of
But
them have
that's it.
dividers. It's
Yeah.
it's a school.
Yeah.
Stuff gets torn down sometimes.
Yeah, the Big Bad Breakfast, a restaurant nearby, had a great one because their doors had the man, woman, a thing with two heads, a Spartan, and at the bottom it just said whatever.
Nonsense, but
So yeah, up, shower, to the cafeteria.
The
For
local
breakfast.
Muddle House. There's not a Waffle House here. There's a Muddle House. Everyone's least favorite restaurant.
Well, the city's just been invaded. A lot of places probably aren't opening this morning. So to be fair,
Shit,
if
the
anything was
Waffle
going
House
to,
is closed?
Falafel House would probably open.
Falafel House
Okay.
will be open. They close the Falafel House, something's fucked.
Yeah. We're in deep shit if
Are
the
you-
Waffle House closes.
Well, you can get falafel waffles, so.
So, is it just like normal cafeteria stuff that we have?
It is a mix of supplies you brought with you, which is not the greatest stuff.
Yeah.
It's field rations, gotcha.
But also some stuff that they already had supplied here. Some stuff that was, the school supplies, some stuff the Shinar military had brought in. So they're able to spruce your rations up a little bit.
Okay.
It's not
It's
great.
tack.
It's not the worst thing you've eaten out in the field.
They added salt and pepper to it.
Gotcha.
Yes!
And they heated it up on a stove or in an oven instead of in the little plastic pouches
Mm-hmm.
with the chemical heaters.
Living the life of luxury, guys.
Yep.
After breakfast, your after action reports are due. Because I know Uriah had given the mission commander a fairly brief one.
Which is
as soon as you showed
normal
up.
for him.
Well, it was with the expectation he'd have the full report tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow being today. So y'all turn that in. You get your instructions for the day.
Honestly, like his report this time is actually kind of like concise.
Are you okay?
Is there a footnote that
did
says it would have been
someone-
longer, but I was reading about kaiju?
Are you okay? Did someone threaten you?
No, it's just very concise. Like it hits the footnotes of everything that happened and the stuff like that's need to know, and the stuff that the commander asked for that he pulled out from the data banks and everything and stuff we learned from the brain and all that. That's literally it.
So I'm picturing a report that is concise by Uriah standards, being basically the standard report anybody else would send you.
Pretty much.
So yeah, you have a debriefing. You go over that. You hear some of the other science types go over, what they figured out. They've had people working through the night, kind of working in shift.
Mm-hmm.
Though today they're going to start packing stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to get it back first back to forward base Achille, and then further.
And is there any way I can talk to the commander or requisition a drone flyover? Because at least know the direction of which that seismic activity occurred. I just want to have that investigated.
Well, the commander reassures you there's earthquakes are not that unusual. He takes a moment to pull up, through the satellite link they've got, to pull up the seismic data, because obviously they keep track of that sort of thing. And you can see it was like a 1 point something earthquake. It was not something massive. Though you also noticed in like the page he pulls up, the information he's giving you, the AI or maybe NHP, it might have been a full NHP that wrote the thing. It does give the prediction that you'll have more of those little quakes. That this may just kind of be the rumblings before a major quake. But like I said, earthquakes are not uncommon in the area.
Okay.
And looking at that data, everything looks pretty normal. It's not like it was a super localized something.
All right.
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious about the earthquake. I understand that you.
Now that you've said it,
I understand that you are not trusting him.
There's kaiju erupting from the earth, aren't there?
No. Remember, I will not lie to you. Characters may lie to you that I happen to be running, but I will not lie to you.
Could be coming from the same puppet.
We just hear the... Have you watched Dune recently? Because that's where I'm concerned this is heading.
No, but I like where your head's at. But not for today.
Okay, everyone make sure your mech moves without rhythm.
Uriah, that's tap dancing. That's the exact opposite of what we want to do right now.
All right. Anyway, so you get your mission briefing for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you guys pulled guard duty.
yay!
Cool.
So you are literally, basically doing what the Mad Dogs are doing when you show up at town. You're out at, covering one of the major roads into town.
Let's say Uriah literally, he looks the commander dead in the face and said, "This is because of the short report, isn't it?"
What? No, I just had... Yeah, no, it was randomly. It was a random assignment.
He literally goes,
Who's
"That
on-
thing was
who's on the road?"
tiny. It was tiny."
Grabbing
fine.
Uriah by the back of the jacket and just pulling him along.
This-
He's getting drug out the door.
So who's coming? That needs that spot needs to be guarded. VIP.
All of you guys, the workshop is assigned to this spot. You hear the Mad Dogs get an assignment somewhere else, and some units are being sent out to patrol, further out from town.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're in the stare at wall mission type.
This is why we all need to have like little game systems in our mechs. We can connect them together. We can play games on guard duty when it's really slow.
Ty has
You
2
mean-
HP she can play like virtual chess with and always loses.
You mean you guys
she
don't
doesn't
have
know how
video
to play.
games?
Rye is absolutely
No.
perched somewhere and pouting because he has to stay still. And he hates it.
Probably reading.
Ty is pretty like vigilant. She's gonna keep an eye out.
Vika's doing the same. She's used to standing around. She's
But off
very
to the
good
side,
at it.
Rabbit and Koke are playing chess.
Or badminton. Just think of the little holographic
Or
things.
badminton.
Pong. It's Pong.
They're playing it with their drones, so they're like flying around the right side of.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Just
That
hear
was
the
They're not socketed in; they're just flying around playing badminton. The Ty's like. Thump, thump.
All right. So the first half of the day passes. You stop some vehicles that are coming in from people that lived outside of the city. That a few that are brave enough to venture in to see what's happened to friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you're basically under orders, to turn away, and you have a few people that are very vocal and very upset, but nobody tries to run past, a squad of
have
5
arms.
mechs.
if they get too mouthy, Vika just kind of leans over like she did to the scientist. Just looks very intimidating.
One lady is unimpressed. She wants to talk to your general.
You and me both.
At that point, Uriah just lands right next to her. Is like, really?
At that point, the what you assume is her son driving is like, well, we're just gonna go.
Goodbye. Have a good time.
One car comes by, and it's medical personnel. They convince you to, or try to convince you to at least radio ahead and see if they can be allowed in.
Vika will radio ahead and be like, are you guys expecting any medical personnel?
If he can get away with it, Uriah is absolutely going to root through their stuff to see what they have. It's not going to like ransack everything, but it's like, ooh, what's this?
No, you tell them to, they'll pop their trunk and let you look at what they're carrying.
He'll do that.
Oh.
He'll inspect everything because it gives them something to do.
You don't really find anything unusual. Basic medical supplies. Basically, there's like they came equipped for kind of whatever they happen to run into, however bad it is.
Yeah.
Vika, you eventually get the call back from base. They basically checked the local database. Those guys, they are doctors from this area, so they go ahead and let you're ordered to go ahead and let them in. Once you've scanned to make sure they don't have anything.
Yeah,
Your
do
brother-
they want one of us to escort him?
Yeah. There is a hospital in town, so one of you escorts them
Everyone's
to the
like-
hospital and back. Or
Yeah.
to the hospital.
Uriah literally just,
Yeah,
because he's bored to death. Can I go? Please.
Yeah, go.
It'll give us a go.
Woo!
Alright, so you're running through town. You see a few spots with a little bit of damage, but mostly the city came through it pretty well. Neither side was really trying to wreck anything.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses are closed. There's not a whole lot of foot traffic on the sidewalks. Not a whole lot of businesses open.
Yeah.
The hospital is open. Seems to be functioning relatively normally.
Mhm.
And Union's got a few guards stationed outside of it. But,
Yeah.
the doctors get there, they go in, they're with their supplies. There's nothing too hinky. So then you get to leisurely walk back and then stand around.
He takes his time coming back. But yeah,
We've seen how fast his Atlas can go. Now we're going to see how slow it can go.
yeah, he literally just walks back. He's not in any hurry.
He could fly, but
I mean, he can break the sound barrier flying, but
Yeah, they don't want you to do that in cities.
like, he can't like quite pull it off in combat because that requires me getting Ace 3, which literally the reaction is called supersonic. So he hits Mach speeds flying when I hit Ace 3 for combat purposes.
Now I'm just picturing that guy from One Punch Man. What was his name? Supersonics.
Oh, yeah.
Speed of
Yeah.
Sound,
Yeah.
Supersonic, or something like that.
Speed of sound Sonic.
Yeah.
Nope, we got somebody in the chat.
Kept getting punched
Hello?
in the junk by Saitama.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
Thank you for swinging by.
Yeah.
That name looks familiar. I think maybe they've been here before.
Yeah.
All right, but eventually you get back. Later in that afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
an alert comes through.
Mm-hmm.
They've detected incoming troops from multiple directions.
Okay.
Okay.
They assume it's the Shinar trying to retake the city.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have everything packed up yet. They've got their scouts are on their way back. They need everybody guarding the perimeters to hold their sectors.
And these are all coming from like they're not concentrating an attack. It's all from different directions.
Right, they're coming in from different angles.
So if one were to say, throw us into a protect a position mission, it would just be us holding our position, not trying to hold the entire city.
Correct.
Okay.
You're a part of a much larger force here. The entire city is not on your shoulders.
All right.
I mean, it kind of is.
For a
'cause,
different reason.
Yeah, it's, outside of the setting, it kind of is, because I'm going to assume the other guys do as well as you do.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Here a moment.
Let me move y'all over.
they'll
here.
roll as good as we roll. God rest their
Ruh-roh.
souls.
Ty,
Yeah.
Once that goes out, Ty's going to send a quick message to the doc on Mad Dog's side and just say, eyes up and see you on the other side. Because I assume they're protecting a sector.
Yeah, they've got the kind of the northern entrance of town, or one of the main roads that comes into the north.
Hello, yes, I am Wall.
Extra thick.
Yep.
Just a second. For some reason, I am cutting off the top of Car's head. There we go. That's better.
No, my precious head.
Do we need to start in the red square?
You do not. What we are going to do
Where
this
is
go
my
around is how we're supposed to do it, where you will deploy one guy, I will deploy one guy.
token?
Uh-huh.
Now, this is, of course, a holdout mission.
Mm-hmm.
Are the numbers on the terrain how many
That is how
hexes
high.
high?
That is how high. they are.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's cool. Jason, Eric's token is not on the field.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Oh, that's right, because I swapped it out.
Uh,
He can drag
I'm
and
just
drop him. if he
really
wants
good at stealth.
I'll take
It's
my little
DB.
green drone. Not on the field yet, but just putting it there.
I don't think any of us are in the zone yet.
to. Yeah, I've got you off the map right now.
Yeah.
So y'all's deployment, or the red zone is basically where the enemies are trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's our deployment zone?
You know, that is effectively the area you have to defend.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting with 4 points. At the end of round 6, for every enemy in the zone, you lose a point.
Murder them all. Got it.
Or force them out of the square, you know. There's multiple
then-
ways you're going to handle it. But probably
battle.
kill most of them.
Force them off this mortal coil. Got it.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. I blame Sarah for introducing me to that.
Make sure that's all y'all need to know. PCs deploy first, choosing a position for their characters.
Is there any limit to where we can deploy? Like how far forward? Because I'm assuming we can't like deploy over right against them.
Basically, these big buildings here, kind of the front of them big buildings, anywhere from there back is fine.
All right.
All right, so that's our deployment zone.
Rift space will be like right here.
Alright.
Okay. So now Jason puts someone somewhere.
Actually, I misread that. Y'all put all y'all's out first. My bad.
Oh,
okay.
Probably because you're in the defensive position.
Yeah.
It's our
If-
zone.
If you
so
want to already have your drones deployed, you can. You have enough time
Yes.
to have done that before they shoot.
Yes,
I
I
will
will
be-
put up.
on
Question.
the roof here. Yep.
Since we have
Yeah.
advanced warning,
Mhm.
could I forward deploy since I'm basically stealth mech? Me realizing I'm using 40k lingo. Sorry. Deploy past our deployment zone, basically, in like an advanced scout position.
I'm going to say no. You have some warning that they're coming, but it's not like you have hours.
Not that much.
I mean, not that,
Okay,
not
that's
that it
fair.
takes hours to walk, but just...
No, you're good. He will be up here,
Okay.
and I will say he will be suppressing his reactor, so he's in hide.
Okay, so you are basically stealth right now.
My shield is already up,
Okay.
and I am taking aim, which also immobilizes me, because I have the sharpshooter skill. Oh, and let's go ahead and go into active mode.
All right. So
I
that
will
is-
have Camus's razor primed.
Okay. I see one drone in the field. Is anybody else deploying anything?
Put
I
another one
think
up.
there's one here.
Steady
Oh,
aim,
I'd missed
that's
that one.
the-
Sorry. I guess there's two on there. Okay.
I will also say at the start of this battle, I will have Lord Stance active on my Terashima blade.
Okay.
Protocol.
All right. And if y'all are ready, I will...
Torch shield. Dismiss.
Actually,
Just making sure the height of the planters is negligible.
these plants here?
Yeah. 'Cause they don't have a number on them. I was just double checking.
Yeah. Don't worry about them.
10-4.
They're not like Helldivers 2 and the bushes give hard cover.
eh,
No.
What is it? It's an aluminum plant.
wow.
Well, on the automaton planet, it might be.
Yeah, those are basically low enough to the ground that it's not giving a mech
Cover.
any sort of cover, not difficult terrain, none of that. Now the little trees out here would give light cover or soft cover, excuse me. And then of course all the buildings are hard cover. The stone dividers
That's,
here are a
It's
half tall.
Very high.
No, that's
Okay, let's say
0.5. That's 0.5, not 5.
Oh, okay.
So
The
light cover
highway
to a mech,
medians are murder.
You might, for future reference, you might want to put a 0 in front of that.
yeah, quite possibly.
Or just zoom it.
Yeah.
Or just, if you can, half.
Oh.
There's ways. Other
Yeah,
ways.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like
anyway,
the
that
idea
would
of it
give
being 5 high.
So any of you guys other than Eric or Uriah would get some light cover standing behind him.
I have.
Uriah could potentially duck behind it and break line of sight.
I want that explanation. So I have my assassin drone up here on the roof, kind of scoping out like right. It has to be within blast 2. So it'll be 1. Shoot, it's got to be on this one. 1, 2. Dang it! It has to be somewhere else. That's such a small area for this thing. I'll have it right here then, because I want it to. The idea is I want it to hit like 1, 2, like there. And anything within two range of this gets shot at as a reaction.
Okay.
From that particular drone.
So it's just set up like a turret to shoot whoever walks by.
Sorry, that's within line of sight and sensors. I misread that. So I can have it up there and do that.
Okay.
Cool. So it'll be up there and then it'll shoot like right anything within blast 2 of that spot right there.
All right. Sounds good.
It'll just
May want to throw a dot on it. It is difficult to see against this background.
yeah, one moment.
Yeah, I probably need to redo the drones with a white background like most of the mechs have.
I'll stat this one up in a sec. And the only other drone I have up currently is my Snare Orochi drone, which it just follows me.
All right. All right, so we will get started. They come marching into view, spread out in a line, not too closely bunched up. Maybe they don't know who isn't with you. All right, so which one of y'all wants to kick it off?
It'd be a lot of walking right now.
Yeah. Oh, right. I have to actually start the thing.
Do I need to just call on somebody?
I'm going last, so.
I'm actually going to have my drone not summoned, but if no one else wants to go, I'll walk up my distance.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm going to go over here and just kind of be using that as cover.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. We will start with the sniper. Got a move of 4. Let's see, what's the range? All right, he'll have to. All right, so he moved his 4. Then he is it boost, the name of the thing?
It's an extra move.
The
Yeah.
extra move. Then he will take 1 shot with his rifle. No, he won't. That's a super heavy rifle. He takes a full action. Let's see. Alright, so that's all he will do. One of you can go now.
Apologies, I am statting out my drones. But I will move. I'll just take my turn and move real quick if no one else is going. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the wall.
Okay. And to be clear, a size 1 mech or smaller can fit between these two.
Oh, cool.
That's basically like
Good
two
to
little
know.
decorative things with like smashed up statues in front of them.
Yep. Cool. I am going to take my action, my full action to where are we at? Deploy a Tempest drone,
Okay.
and I'll place it here in just a sec. I'll place it like right here, like right there-ish, just to specifically get some attention.
Okay.
And then I'll just boost coming in the other way. So that's 1, 2. These are dark. 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll put me like in there.
All right. So you slide between those two little walls.
So I assume the drone's flying. It's like size 1/2.
Yes, the drones count as 1/2.
Cool. And that's it for me.
All right. All right. Then this guy up here is going to go. He has a move of 7. No, wait, that's his heat. Move of 6. He's going to boost. And that is all he can do. Who's next?
Let's see. I didn't really do much now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see what I got. I'm going to. Who's within sensors of me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. For safety reasons, I'm activating Mirage.
Okay.
So right now, Rabbit is invisible.
There was once a building on the road. There is
Then
no
there-
longer a building on
Then
the
there's a little
road.
heat shimmer and building is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise than that, because I don't. Thank you. I don't really have a shot, I don't think.
Okay. That's the first round. A lot of times that's what we do.
I could hit him, but I'm gonna hold for now.
Okay.
It's more my extreme range.
All right. Is that it for you then?
That is it for me.
Let's see. I believe that is the archer. Let's see, what is his sensors? All right, he is going to move. He has 5. Boost for another 5. And then whip is within 20 of him. So he puts a lock on Whip.
That's not a tech attack in this sense. Just something that's something you can just do.
Yeah, he just spends the action in his own there.
Gotcha.
And that is it for him. And, Whip lets you know that there's been a lock on.
I mean, I can move. I think Kari said you're going to go last.
Yep.
Okay. Move, boost, hide.
Operation Sneaky Sneaks is a go.
All right.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, who has got the lines drawn on there? There it is. I found the little trash can.
Ah.
I don't know why. Sometimes the lines stay. It's weird.
As I say, archers have very good sensor range then. I'm misreading that.
I misread it. I thought it said 25. It says 15. Never mind, Patrick.
Ah, I see.
And
We will take that off.
1 heat because I flew. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Then we will let this guy here go. He has a 5. Boost. 5. His sensors is a 10, so I don't think he's going to be able to reach.
I'm hidden,
You're 11. He's
so you'd have to
12.
take the search action to find me.
That's fair. Let's see. He is going to drop his Razor Swarm. Let's see, into a free area within sensors. So yeah, he'll drop it right about there. Let me find a token. All right, and the Razor Swarm is a Blast 1 Razor Swarm. Basically, it gives his allies light cover, and it can damage any enemies that move into it.
Free damage, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So that is the area being affected. They count as drones. So I believe he can move them. He can deploy as many as he wants to, but there is a recharge thing on it. So
Is it just one drone with a one blast range?
mechanically speaking, I think the fluff is that it's a bunch of little drones.
Yeah,
Mechanically,
yeah.
though, yeah, it's still just a drone that you could potentially shoot
Okay.
or squash or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for him. I think we have Car left.
I think so.
What's the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
The invisible dog is going to move here. And then not to do anything else because so far no one's gotten hit. So move and wait. Still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picturing Tiana. She like runs over. Nobody's hurt yet. She's sitting there. She's rolling bandages, getting ready to.
Mm-mm.
She like jinxes herself and goes, "I haven't had to use one of these all day. God dang it!"
Oh, paperclip!
No,
My
no
one
one's hurt.
weakness.
I can pull out my rifle and just go on Overwatch.
And then the closest teammate to her, gets structured in one hit.
Actually, how far is?
All right. Next
Line
up
of
is
sight.
the cataphract. 1, 2,
Gesundheit.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quite a movement on that one.
It's just an old name for cavalry. Well, particularly armored cavalry.
Cavalry, but yes.
Which one was it again? I'm sorry.
This one here.
Ah, the one that moved up by the swarm. Okay.
Because cavalry is the hill of the skull. Cavalry is the mounted
Yeah.
unit. Someone's in hello distance.
Good evening.
Good evening, Shank.
Warning, he's been bored all day.
All right.
A wild Uriah has appeared.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me check my cheat sheet and check for the search. All right. NPC makes a contest systems check against the agility of a hidden character
Mhm.
within sensors. On a success, the target ceases to be hidden.
Yep.
He is searching for the dog.
For the dog. Why is everybody
So
mean-
dog
mean-
needs to
mean
give
the
me
dog?
an agility.
What is my agility?
The
Or-
surprisingly,
Hang on a second. See it.
the surprisingly agile size 3 mech.
So is agility something you rolled, or is that just what I'm rolling against?
If it's a
agility.
contested check, then it's something Car rolls.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
don't see
okay.
do I add anything to agility? Because
Your grit.
You should have an
you
agility
have 0.
score plus your grit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's one of your 4 base stats. There's the hull, agility.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
If you-
have anything in agility, so
so it's
Okay.
just +2 for our grit.
Okay. And there's his
Just roll a
system.
20.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
He got a 13.
I got a 21.
That's a very stealthy 3-story building.
Where'd the dog go?
Yeah.
The crab dance. The crab dance saved me again.
Honestly, I get the image of just Rabbit doing the whole crouching tiger wuxia like leap. It's just balancing on a tree leaf.
Mhm.
And since y'all don't have anybody else, my last guy will go.
What's funny is Cars, even if you do get found, as long as you're invisible, you just have a 30% chance to just get missed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how long that
Whoopsie.
lasts, but
I will double check.
yeah, invisible's fun. Is it allows you to hide in plain sight. Although I think you need to take the hide action to do that. And even if you do get shot at, it's just an outright 50% chance to go. You don't hit me.
It's probably less
Nice.
true invisibility and more a predator type thing. You can, where unless you hide, you can still kind of tell there's maybe something in that area.
Yeah.
All right, but that is the end of round 1.
Cool.
Now I need to roll a 6-sided dice.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, as one do.
As one do. All right, that is a 5. Good to know.
Okay,
We'll start this round.
I was half expecting.
Oh.
I was half expecting Eric to be like, "Yeah, I do." Shing.
Well, would you like me to?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. 'Cause
Fantastic.
Go forth and stab.
you guys
That
are
is the plan.
I cast knife.
Basically, it's just from the darkness suddenly. Hello. What size is the cataphract?
The cataphract is a size 1.
Cool. So literally from the darkness of like underneath it, it's like, hi, Shank.
And the darkness.
Stab the
um,
chronicle.
yep. So I'm going to barrage.
Okay.
So what I need from you now is I need a hull save.
All right. A hull save. That was the cataphract. Hull
Mhm.
save. That is a 14.
Okay, so he is not auto-proned.
Good to know.
Okay. So what is it? Let's see. So I got a 24 and a 13 to hit.
All right. His evade is a 12.
So both hit.
Okay. And how much damage?
Well, that depends.
Oh, he's got a point defense shield. The cataphract has resistance to all damage from the closest hostile character.
Fantastic.
If multiple characters are equally close, the effect does not apply.
Okay. So now what we need to do is I'm using a reaction.
Okay.
Jägerkunst 2. Would you like to do a hull or an agility save?
The cataphract would like to do a... Oh, it doesn't really matter. We'll do an agility save.
Cool. I'm doing hull.
It's not good. 3 on the dice plus 4. So that is a 7.
I got a 9.
So neither of us rolled great, but you did better.
Yep.
All right, what does that do?
Well, I do an additional d6 damage.
Okay.
So what's happening here is you're taking a grand total of 16 damage.
Now you
Armor
made two
piercing.
separate. You made 2 separate attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
First was a 24, which I used the Jägerkunst reaction to hit, and then Charge Blade, which is armor piercing. So the first one is 10, Charge Blade was 6. The Charge Blade is armor piercing.
Okay. All right. So
Okay,
10.
so you do a d20 damage? I'm looking
No.
at the because it says rolling a d20 plus a d6 plus 5.
No,
D20 is the hitting.
that's the whole skill check to see who won the
I
anime
see.
duel off.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
To win the weeb moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're okay. You're in that. Now I know what you're doing.
The
You're in
anime
that
duel
stance.
mode. Yeah. So yeah, so a total of 16 damage.
Okay.
He said it's halved because of resistance.
Yes.
So he takes 8.
Okay. Okay. He's still up, of course.
Yes. And what's going to happen is he is now here
Okay.
in the middle of the swarm of drones.
Sound like little bees.
Was that you or
And
him I grabbed? I think that was you I grabbed.
And I am over here.
Okay. So he now has cover.
Oh, so they don't damage him?
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's-
The allies of the guy
okay.
it gives cover to.
Soft cover
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Is that a
I
deployable or
misunderstood.
is that a deployable?
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is
is
a
a
drone.
deployable.
In that case, he's going back that way then. My bad. I thought it was
There, it's fine. I got shit from.
I thought it was its cover against like trying to shoot through it.
No, that's if they're in
And
it, if they're in its space.
Oh, okay. So I misunderstood. I thought it was
Oh, that's
anything that
fine.
entered its space got damaged, but shooting through it was cover.
No.
Because it was like a cloud of stuff.
It is.
Gotcha.
There's a cloud of drones that knows friendlies from foes.
Understood. Okay. So yeah, I yeeted him back 3, and I backed up 3.
dang Baylor Tech.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Just still hear like little loudspeakers that are playing Flight of the Bumblebees.
Wow.
All right. Well, the cataphract didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to try his ram cannon on you.
Cool.
It looks like he took a chunk of the swarm with him.
Oh, Black Betty, Ram Cannon.
All right. So
Already had a child, maybe. Copyright strike.
Y'all.
Just want to know how much of that thing's HP I
Right.
just chunked.
Ram cannon, definitely not you in your window.
Mm-mm-mm.
all right. So the lance can be used as a ranged or melee weapon, but not both in the same
May
time.
ranged.
Yeah. No, I probably should have stayed in its square because I get auto soft cover.
All right. You're only 6 hexes away, but its range is only 5, so he's going to have to charge up to you. Not a big deal.
Okay.
He moves. He has got a move
Hi.
of 8, so
Mm-hmm.
let's see.
Does he just go up to me, or is he like in same square as me?
Actually, he kind of goes charging past you because he had a couple more movement.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
Cool.
He has an ability called Trample.
Neat.
The cataphract ignores engagement
Okay.
and can pass through but not stop in spaces occupied by other characters,
Uh-huh. Does he
dealing
ignore
4 kinetic
reactions?
damage to those characters.
Does he ignore reactions?
It says he ignores engagement,
So not reactions. Got it.
not unless the reaction required an engagement or something, or was triggered by engagement.
Understood. Okay. He said deals 4 kinetic.
Deals 4 kinetic. He can only do that once a turn.
All right.
So
Yeah,
he couldn't
will-
boost and run through somebody else for more damage.
Right. I'll use my reaction to Jaeger dodge,
Okay.
and I'm on top of him.
Cool.
It's like there's a sick anime battle going on like 20 feet away from me.
And that was the trample is just part of his movement. That is not his action.
Oh, that's fine.
So
That's
it's-
fine.
for his action, he tries to bring the ram cannon down on you.
And he now has difficulty.
Yes, because he gets off cover because you're so tiny and, hiding under him.
Mhm.
All right, what is your evade?
Evasion is a 12.
Oh. He has a 3 accuracy.
Uh-huh.
So 2 accuracy because you put a
Yeah.
difficulty on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that is a total of a
Okay,
6 because he rolled.
Okay, he's under Eric's mech. I was didn't see where his
Yeah.
token went.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hello. Hello, yes, I have disappeared.
you said so his total's a 6?
Yeah, he did not roll well.
Okay, give me a whole save.
That's a little better.
Anime battle. Take 2.
No, this is just a part of the Lord stance for my sword.
Ah.
Well, it's still going to
Also
look for
anime
anime.
battle.
Lord stance, it's anime.
He got a 17 on the save, though.
He's not auto-proned again.
What you see off to the side is just streaks of light, like clashing against each other.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's any melee attack that misses you forces the attacker to pass a hull save or be knocked prone.
All right, so that does it for the cataphract.
Mm-hmm. As these two are literally going each other. I saw the mental image of hit, back, charge, drink.
All right, so which one of y'all is going next?
Let's see.
Exactly does this do? You can do whatever you're gonna do, but I just want to know what exactly this does in here.
Let's see, that is from the Hive. That is the Razor Swarm.
I have a feeling it's like Baylor Hive Drone Grey Wash.
The first time you pass into it, or if you start around in it or whatever, you take 4 burn.
4 burn, got it.
Never mind.
Friendlies get soft cover.
Not quite gray wash.
Really beefy Grey Wash.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Good to know. I will. Anything else in here that might be fun? No. I'm gonna protocol move this Tempest drone down here. 2, 3, 4, getting towards it. Kind of just making it a target.
Okay.
And then I'll not move. Well, no, I'm not gonna move. But I will hide. And
Okay.
I think that's it for Cortav.
And I don't think hiding requires a roll. I think you just have to spend the action for that.
Yeah.
Is it it's a full action to hide, or is it like a?
For
no, it's a
NP,
quick
for NP, the NPC cheat sheet has it listed as a quick action.
Okay.
It is for players too.
I will boost. I'll actually boost Uriah, and then I'll hide.
Okay. And what does the boost give him?
I think it's a plus. Oh, did you take the?
My boosts are special.
They special.
Not by much though. But he gains an accuracy to saves, I believe, but that lasts until he uses it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a free action he can use on any save he has to make.
Yeah.
I think it's accuracy on save plus
That's boost. Bolster.
yeah. So +2 accuracy on next skill check and something else if you took that talent.
Skill check they make between now and the end of the turn.
Okay.
But that for me is different. It's gonna be until you use it.
Right, yeah.
All right, is that it for Cortev?
Yeah, that's it. And then he hides, and that's it.
Cool. Let's see, how far can you... So it's 13. I don't think he can move quite that far. Oh.
Doesn't sound good for us.
Oh, it's fine.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
I was measuring to him, but he only has to be next to him to hit him, and he can get next to him. All right, so the assassin here is going to rush up to try to help his cataphract buddy.
Okay.
The assassin is also half size.
Oh boy.
So you've got these
Scream
two
anime
little
battle.
guys fighting under this big guy.
Cool.
Cool image.
Let's see.
Get some cables tied around the legs of the cataphren.
Let's see. The assassin gains 1 accuracy on all agility checks. They climb and swim at normal speed. Ignore difficult terrain. And when making a standard move, can jump horizontally up to their speed vertically.
Mm-hmm.
Horizontally up to their speed. And vertically up to half their speed in any combination.
Right. So he's attacking me?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's see. He had to boost, so he can't use that.
He has auto difficulty.
For...
I'm sharing a space with a larger mech.
Ah, fair
Anything
enough.
that comes after me, I have soft cover until
Gotcha.
I'm not sharing a space with a larger mech.
Alright. So he's using his heated blade,
Mm-hmm.
which has a +1 attack bonus, +2 accuracy, so he's only got the 1 accuracy.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. His blade's got a thread of 2. He must have one of those really long anime swords.
He has a long sword from Monster Hunter World.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that you are not prone, shredded, immobilized, or stunned at the moment,
I am not.
because he deals double damage if you are.
I am none of these.
Alright.
You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Totally not a cop.
And he rolled a total of a 10.
Give me a hull save.
Because that is an 8 on the d20 and a 1 on his accuracy die. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this is whole.
Bringing back the anime battle.
It was literally just the effect of my stance on the sword right now.
Oh no, still.
He got 4.
He's
He's just-
prone.
Okay.
He's just dancing at him.
Pretty much.
Menacingly.
This is why I was excited for license level 3 is so much stuff just unlocks for Atlas at 3. It's really good.
He's just doing the.
He's just voguing over there. What's up?
Alright,
with
well,
this?
that's it for him.
He's doing the Mr. Mime just
Alright, one of y'all's up.
I'll go play.
All right.
imagine Mika's over there just watching her brother play with 2 mechs at once going, what is happening?
Jason, I have a
Yeah.
question. Seeing as I'm a size 3 mech, how do you want me to measure movement? Do you want me to measure it from the center of my token or from the outer edges?
Pick a hex, one of the outer hexes,
Mm-hmm.
and move it however many spaces. Everything else should match up.
Okay. I just
I know that.
wanted to double check.
Oh no!
What is
the-
it per hex?
I'm
The
just,
cataphract ain't real happy about this, and the assassin's very unhappy about this.
It just like zooms up there much faster than something that size should move and pulls out the heavy charge blade.
Okay.
Just imagine meme of the Fire Emblem meme of what's his name. And he's just got those big eyes. He's just staring down.
yeah.
Just walking up the spike. We're gonna barrage. Actually, no. Let's skirmish.
If you hit the prone one, you get accuracy.
She's gonna hit. I get accuracy because of the thing I got.
Yeah. But 2 accuracy
Yeah,
never
but-
hurt.
If you roll a critical, it doesn't really matter though.
Just roll a
Fair.
20.
Just roll a 20. And she's aiming at the one that is currently the larger one,
Okay, the cataphract.
the cataphrat.
Left arm to ward off death.
7 armor piercing.
Alright, let's see here. Points defense shield.
I'm the closest thing to him.
Alright, that's fair.
Just, I'm literally in his square right now.
And as a follow-up to that, backswing cut.
Alright, you said you did how much for that first one?
First one was 7 armor piercing to the cataphren. It's energy, if that matters.
It does not specifically, no.
And free action from backswing cut to turn and hit the little guy.
Okay, that is the assassin.
Oof.
What
And that
Sassy, come on, what are you doing?
is
I'm just a little guy.
14 to hit.
His evade is a 12, and I forget exactly what being prone gives him, but I'm sure it's not good.
Does it give me accuracy on him?
It does give you accuracy.
Okay, 1 accuracy, bumped it up to 20, which is a critical.
Okay.
Ouch.
And it only roll. Okay, backswing cut. When you hit with this weapon, you can make another melee attack against the same weapon, or with the same weapon as a free action against a different character within threat range or line of sight. Does half damage if successful.
So she bopping the cataphract again.
No, she's bopping the smaller guy. She already bopped the cataphract.
Yeah.
She has to bop the other
okay.
guy.
Yeah, bopping the cataphract is why she's able to bop the assassin.
Gotcha.
Attacks against prone targets receive +1 accuracy, and additionally, prone characters are slowed and count as moving in difficult terrain.
8 damage total, so 4 energy armor piercing.
Okay.
And that is it.
Well, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
No, that's not enough. Yeah, because I skirmished, moved, and let me check if a protocol to do that. Nope, it's not. Okay. Yeah, and I've got 2 Blade Master dice, and that's it.
All right. All
Just a
right.
melee going on over there.
She's like, I see you over here. I'm gonna-
Dog pile.
It's the sister thing. You can start the fight, but she is going to end it.
For sure.
It's like over there's going, he's having too much fun.
All right. So the sniper is going to go. And while he couldn't lock on to Whip last time, he can potentially reach out and touch Whip now.
Ow,
He is
Does he have
firing
line of
his
sight?
anti-material rifle.
Does he have line of sight?
I think Whip had line of sight.
If I'm on a
He's
full-
also
Well, no,
armor
it's
of
four
11.
hide. He stepped back. You got a fair point there.
Yeah.
What was it? What did Whip do last time?
I turned the giant mech invisible.
That's right. That's right. You weren't actually shooting somebody. Fair enough. Then I guess he has to shoot at one of the only 2 he can see. He can reach both these guys down here.
Mm-hmm.
Does he want to shoot the little guy or the big guy? Probably the big guy. So, anti-material rifle coming in on Vika. He has a +4 attack bonus, 2 accuracy. Let's see. What does ordnance mean?
He can't move
Oh,
and fire.
He has not moved this round, so that's fine.
That's a reaction I'm bracing.
Loading. That means he has to reload it, but that's not an issue right now. And it is armor piercing.
That's
Okay.
if he hits, but yeah.
Yeah, if he hits, I'm braced.
Okay. And what is your evade?
My evade is a 12.
I think we'll try a different D20 this time.
Doesn't seem like an AC of someone who wants to get hit.
I know, I need to really fix that. Everything else is going into HP.
Well, sweet Jeebus. Alright, so that's a 2 on the D20, plus 5 on the accuracy, so that's a 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Does an 11 hit you?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I'm quite upset.
I'm
with
just
myself.
as bummed about it as you are.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
'cause-
make it hit you.
No, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate the offer.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I'm kidding because I can only target when you guys do it, not me, not enemies.
I know. Vic would just be like, come on, can you bend the laser to me a little bit more? Can somebody on my side shoot me, please?
Okay, that anti-material rifle is rough, but It's also rough if you want to do it more than once a
Yeah,
game.
they changed that. I checked.
Yeah, that's kind of my issue with mine. That's why I've held off firing until needed.
Well, if I could roll
Until,
higher than a single digit on my d20s, I'd be all right.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's on the other hand, it's a very good that thing needs to die
Yeah,
gun.
oh, it hits hard. It hits super hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But on the because I remember that like the flamethrower god, the pyro you sent at us.
Mhm.
It's like armor 3. It's AP. And it was no longer there after that shot.
That's the thing is I found out like fiddling around with things just because I got bored. And
As you do.
AMR, yeah, an AMR on a Raleigh is terrifying. Because that thing literally goes, "Hey, did you just move this round? Yep. All your loading weapons are reloaded. Cool." So you're literally firing every other round
Nice.
with that thing.
Nice.
It is nuts.
I'm also looking at some levels
later.
of Barbarossa, which basically it's a drone that if you have a loading gun, it
Mhm.
auto
The
loads. It's an
autoloader.
auto loader. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see Koke out there loading a gun for somebody.
not for Uriah, but for everyone else.
No, not for Uriah.
Good thing Uriah doesn't use guns.
Meatbag can fend for himself, but the rest of y'all are cool. All right, so that's it for my sniper. So it's one of y'all's go.
I think it's between
Okay.
me and Freddy.
I'm going to because I found out that invisibly drops at the end of your turn.
Oh,
So I am going to
Oh,
make you invisible again.
hello,
So it's
yes,
just kind of
I
like,
was one.
peekaboo. Where'd the building go? There's the building. Where'd the building go?
I was once a wall.
And now I'm going to fire the Shatter colony missiles.
Okay.
You know it's even more terrifying, Car?
Mm.
An invisible wall.
Ugh.
All right, and they are arcing.
All right. Do you have to have line of sight to target? Oh no, that defeats the whole purpose of arcing. Never
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'll be firing at the Cataphract.
mind. Okay.
All these things going on over my head.
All right. The Cataphract
All right.
has an evade of 12.
Mm-hmm.
Now those rockets are just direct one target. They're not burst or anything.
They are just one target.
All right. Then evade of 12.
That is a 13.
That'll do it. All right. His point defense system does nothing because Uriah's right there on him, or under him.
I'm useful.
3 plus 3.
He has no armor.
I'm just imagining the guy in the cockpit like, no, the missile! The
And-
missile! And it's like, there's a dude! Missile! Dude!
All right, and that is because since I have the enhanced ammo, so that is 6 points of damage on it.
All right. So he takes 6. Alrighty. He is destroyed. Uriah,
So-
suddenly that shade you were standing in is gone.
Works for me.
You're now standing in fire.
I am. But I'm also within in adjacency to Vika, so I have hard cover, which is better than soft cover.
Essentially, while you're fighting the assassin, all of a sudden it just starts raining parts on top of you.
It's raining mech.
Hallelujah.
Okay, that's the name of it. Overpowered
it became-
caliber. It's a color bonus. So
Gotcha.
It became even more anime with flaming parts falling from the sky.
And they do like a 360 shot. The
and
theme
I
song starts up.
don't have anything in my sensors, so
I'm leaning whole hog into this anime thing.
Latin
I'm having a
thing.
blast with it. It's great.
All right. Anything else Freddy can do?
That is my turn right
Okay.
now, because everything else would be because nothing's in sensor range right now.
You could potentially move, but that would just make you easier for them to hit. So
Yeah.
All right, who have I got left? The archer has not gone this round.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, with considering how much heat when I'm actually using my shield I get, Nuclear Cavalier is looking very interesting.
Oh, I'll be specking into it at some point.
Is that the
With
one where
every
they're like, we
passage-
have a nuclear power reactor in our mech, I'm going to use it?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna just fire fuel rods at people.
Yeah, it's like, if I'm in the danger zone, I get... Basically, it's like additional D6 energy damage added onto anything weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Becomes an energy weapon and it gains additional D6 for that first
I-
swing.
Yeah,
didn't
it's the
realize I
first.
could
It's
move
the
other
first
people's
shot.
drones.
Oh, you can move other people's drones?
Yeah.
Oh, Eventually, I'm gonna have Black Thumb, and if you're standing next to me, you'll just see Ty pop out of her mech, go over, repair you, and then pop back in.
Comes over, slaps the roof of your mech. This mech can fit so much repair in it.
I just
Mhm.
imagine her popping out, putting a bandage on your mech, and then popping back in. Hill.
All right, the archer is going to suppress Vika.
Like he couldn't.
You become impaired.
Which one's the archer?
This one here.
Okay. Even better.
They become impaired. The archer gains the moving target reaction, which is listed on his thing. Basically, if she starts to move, he can take a single weapon attack. And this lasts until the archer uses moving target. The target damages the archer or leaves the archer's line of sight. The archer is stunned, jammed, or destroyed. The archer can also choose a new target for the action, which ends the previous one.
Okay, and impaired is. 1 second, I'm trying to look that up.
Mhm.
Oh, one, like disadvantage on the attacks.
Yeah. And that is a quick action. So for his other, he will take a skirmish and fire his light machine gun at you.
And I'm sorry, I was alt tab looking at what impaired one. Is this guy the archer or this guy farther back?
The one closer up.
Okay, got it.
And he got an 8 on the dice, +2, so that's a 10 to hit you.
I wish he would.
The weapon is reliable, so you still take 3 damage.
Fantastic! I got some armor.
Minus, if you have any armor, then that affects. But...
She does now.
Okay, which D20 have I not rolled yet? So they all give me single digits today.
By the end of this, it's just in Jason's video. There's just a pile of D20s, like starting to stack up.
Mhm.
Just goes out, buys a pound of D20s
No,
to
you-
like,
you
suss
just-
them
you
out.
The after credit scene that I added to this video would be all the D20s going to the microwave.
All of them have betrayed me.
You have failed me for the last time.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
It's like a guillotine, but instead of a guillotine, it's a hammer that just goes. Coop.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is all of his go though. So one of y'all can go.
Oh,
The dog is the last one, I think.
Okay.
speaking of the dog, for all your
Oh.
D20s, you need to get like a bowl, so it's the cone of shame.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, so first things first, Uriah gets project shield, so he has +2. Anyone who tries to hit him, +2 difficulty.
Okay.
Oh,
Second thing,
that is evil with Lord Stance active. That is evil.
support mech. How you doing? I'm going to step forward 1 square, and then I'm gonna scan one of these motherfuckers. I want to know who they are.
That's Steve, and that's Jim, and That's Timothy back there.
I want to know what faction they're pertaining to. I want to know
Oh.
something about them.
Mhm.
All right, so you said you were stepping forward one.
Mm-hmm. Just once. Which I did.
All right, then who are you scanning?
Whoever is in this dog pile that's alive.
That'd be the assassin.
That would be the assassin. Assassin
And-
Blue.
And start of next turn, it won't be for long.
Scan them while you got them, boys.
I mean, yeah, because one of my traits is literally, I do extra damage to prone things. Hi.
All right, so.
Oh, cool.
Is there a roll that you have to make for?
Nope. It just happens.
Yeah, I don't see it on the cheat sheet.
When you scan, you use your mech's powerful sensors to perform a deep scan on the enemy. To scan, choose a character or object within sensors in line of sight, and then ask the GM one of the following pieces of information which they must answer honestly.
Okay.
The target's weapon system and full statistics. One piece of hidden information about the target, such as confidential cargo or data, current mission, the identity of the pilot, and so on. Generic or public information about the target that can be pulled from an info bank or records, such as the model number of a mech.
And you're basically wanting faction.
Yeah, I'm basically wanting like faction and
Okay.
or
The report when they were approaching was that they thought they were Shinar. You can confirm that that is true.
Okay.
It is a Shinar mech. It has been spotted before, like either the serial number or whatever, you know.
Shinar pilot, I assume.
Yes.
It's not like
Uh,
Shinar like it was last time where it was a third splinter faction.
No.
Right. Well, remember, when you run into those guys, they may have their mechs painted, but it doesn't fool, actual sensors or
This
anything.
is full actual scanners. Got it.
Mm.
And last thing, quick tech action bolster Vika.
Okay.
They receive +2 action on their skill checks or saves.
Woo.
And that ends my turn, and I have 5 intel die. Good luck to anyone who misses.
May the odds be
I'll
ever
be using them in a
in
second.
your favor.
All right, that leaves my. Oh, I've got 2 guys that have not gone.
And I'm
We'll
now
be even
disappointed.
next round, but this, well, depending on reinforcements. But anyway, unimportant.
It'll be even next round.
And
I'll get even with you next round.
and we have to hold for 6 rounds. You said
Correct.
Yeah,
You
we're
were.
about to go
we're-
into round 3.
3. Yeah.
Halfway there.
Yeah, all good, fine. All right.
I think he still has 2 mechs to move, right, Jason?
Yes. All right, the other assassin is going to go. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Boost for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the other quick action.
I was zoomed in too close. Is it the red guy to the north?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, just double checking.
And he will use a quick action to hide.
Along with the guy over there.
And then we have the hive still has to go.
Wait, the hive gets an action?
Yes, the hive is right here. It's a mech.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the hive swarm thing.
No, that is what the hive did
that
last
thing.
time, was release
Okay,
that swarm
okay.
drone thing.
Just making sure. I'm like, wait a minute. What in the Horus?
Oh, let me roll a d6 to see if his razor swarm has recharged. He needs a 4+. He got a 6. Let's see. It is a quick action to activate. So he is going to walk forward his movement. So he has light cover now. As a quick action, he's going to deploy another razor swarm.
Rude.
Dr. B.
Hang on just a minute while I move him out of the way so I can grab everything. So he just drops it right over on that whole melee over there.
Sorry, I'm going next.
And then he will fire his Hunter-Killer Nexus.
Do we take damage this turn from that swarm?
When you start your turn.
Okay.
So if somebody ran up and physically yanked your mech out before your turn, you could potentially, not take any damage.
Okay.
All right. All right, this is a smart weapon. So it cannot simply be dodged. It has to be jammed. Basically, it means he rolls versus your E-defense instead of evasion. Targets with no E-defense count as having an 8.
Okay.
So if you fight a kaiju with it.
I think in the book it specifically says they can't, like, organics can't be targeted by E-defense, like by hacking. But
Yeah, because we tried
It's not
that with
hacking,
the
it's a
kaiju's.
next weapon.
yeah, it's true.
I think that's probably why it specifically says if it doesn't have something counted as 8.
Yeah.
And it is seeking, so it doesn't have to have a direct
Line of sight.
path. You just have to be able to draw a line to it. It can't be like in a building.
What if there's a door open in the building?
Let's see, and this one is tier 2, so he gets 2 attacks.
Fancy.
Either at one target or 2 different targets. One of them is going to Vika. I'm pretty sure y'all within 8. Let me double check. Yeah, both of y'all are in 8. He's in 8. So one is going to Vika and one is going to go to Grid Space.
Grid Space is still hiding.
Oh, that's right. I knew you were between the 2 covers. I forgot about the hiding. So Vika and Uriah.
Okay.
Vika first, +4. That is a 9 on the dice. There's a 13 at you.
Yeah, my save against, or my E-defense is crap.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the defense. So that is 3 burn.
Ugh.
Yeesh.
So let's see, at the end of your next turn, you'll have,
Yeah, you have to make an
check.
engineering check, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then shooting at Uriah. What is your E-defense?
Camus's Razor.
Not good.
Camus's Razor.
Yeah.
What is
Main
something
defense is
that
a 6.
Okay. Rolled a 20.
Well,
So that's a total of
That's the-
24.
it's the opposite of what I wanted you to roll.
So that is 6 burn damage.
Okay.
Okay, I take that because I Camus Razor you.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And okay, this is happening now. All right.
Boy.
What is happening?
Don't worry about it. Wait till turn 3
Okay.
starts.
Fair enough.
Get the heat off of you guys if I go first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Was that my last guy?
Me too.
Yes, I believe it was my last guy.
Not like heat that you currently have, but I can move the drones.
We are now entering round 3. Let me roll a d6.
A 4.
All right.
Mysterious dice rolls are the best dice rolls.
Yep.
Probably reinforcements.
Yeah.
There are
or how-
reinforcements showing up this round. It is not related to the dice roll.
Is it reinforcements for them or for us?
Oh, for them.
Okay, figured.
Okay.
A DM doing something positive for you? Are you a mad?
I thought maybe the Mad Dogs got done early and they were bored.
I do need to roll for how many reinforcements are showing up.
Mm-mm-mm.
Add and add.
Oh shoot. Please let that one guy take 3 energy damage. I forgot about House Guard 2. Once per turn, when you reduce damage due to resistance on yourself or an ally, deal 3 energy damage to your attacker.
What's the other one?
So the meanie doing the E attacks takes 3 E damage.
Alright, just 1 second. Let me finish getting this guy to the token layer. Alright, so the guy doing the this guy here.
Swarms. Yes, the guy that just slapped us around with the swarm and the damage.
Alright, that's the hive. You said he took how much?
3 energy damage.
Alright, he's got a point of armor, so he takes 2. Alright, who wants to kick off the round?
I will kick it off. I have to move that heat off of them, or it's going to literally kill them.
Fine. I got
No,
3
no,
more
you're
structure
not.
left.
No,
Oh.
no.
I'll go second because I can fix the burn.
So I will.
Alright.
What?
No, go on. Go on if you
Okay.
can get him out of
Yeah.
there.
All right. So I will quick tech, guide the flock. I will move all drones, not just the ones I own, 4 spaces away. So the ones that are currently on the drone, I don't care about that one. But the ones on my party, I'm moving those 4 spaces away from them.
Okay.
And I'm also moving. If it overlaps with what's already on this guy, I don't think it stacks. So it really doesn't matter.
I don't think drone stuff stacks.
And I'm gonna move my guy, 2, 3, 4, right there.
Alright, so you're moving these drones down here.
Yep.
4 spaces which way?
Up and to the left.
Alright.
Back and to the left.
So 1, 2, 3,
Back
4.
to the left.
Well,
That's
oh,
all of
wow.
us.
Okay. Yeah, it just grabbed everybody, didn't it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm where it was.
You should be able to select yourself, move yourself back.
It's weird how moving that and Control Z did nothing except delete one of my
You were 1 up, Zay. So I was like right here next to the building. Or was I here?
No, the other guy was there.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you were there. The other guy was there because I came up on
Yeah.
the tiramisu guy.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then the assassin was right. Yeah, that's right. That's how it was. Alright, so you moved all them.
You see the and then I'm going to use my let's see. I'm going to use my Annihilation Nexus to attack twice on this guy since he's next to one of my drones.
Alright. I'm assuming you don't have to have a direct line of sight sort of thing to it.
Nope, it's my drone.
Gotcha.
It just burst 2.
Alright, and that is the archer, I believe.
No, he's not. Okay.
His evade is an 8.
I just barely get that. Holy shit. I get 8 total. That was not a great roll,
Huh?
but
That hits, though.
yeah.
How much damage?
That's full damage, 9 damage. 9
Nice.
energy damage. And then I do that again. Oh wait, it's smart, so it would have been whatever his E defense is.
His E defense is also an 8.
Okay, perfect. Same roll,
All right, so that's a hit.
and that's gonna be 6 points of energy damage.
All right. He is still up. He looks really bad, but he is still up.
And then I can't remember. No, they must have changed that recently, which makes sense. That would have been really strong. I think that's it for now.
Okay.
Let me know when it's his turn.
All right. It is the archer's turn.
Please give me a whole save.
He got a 13.
Target is 14. He takes 4 energy and then is knocked 3 spaces. If he's still alive.
All right. You said he took how much damage?
4 energy.
Okay.
And he's knocked back 3 spaces away from the Tempest drone. Haha! In pieces! Let's go! Just a smattering of mech parts goes back towards that other guy.
Well, that was his turn then.
Yes, it is.
Who wants to go next?
Yeah.
Because it had to be the start of his action. So his action
Yes.
started, and then he
Yes.
disintegrated.
Good.
I'll go next.
One.
Vika is no longer suppressed.
Oh, and you said you actually you wanted to go so you could get rid of the burn, right?
Yes. I'm going to
Quartz.
move here.
Okay.
Hey Vika,
Hmm.
whitewash sealant spray. You clear all burn.
Woo.
And before I move, I'm actually going to do project shield back on Uriah because it's after the start of my next turn. So I would have done that
Oh no!
first. So. Ugh.
Oh no! Vika got the hose again.
And then I'm gonna scan one more time just to see what their mission is.
Got any more secrets for me?
Their mission is to retrieve the doctor that basically retrieve the guy y'all took, retrieve the samples, or destroy the samples.
Ah,
You know, they'd rather get them back, but destroy them if you have to, and also rescue the doctor.
got it. Okay, that's my turn. And now I have all 6 of my intel down. Someone's gonna hit hard.
All right. So one of my guys. Let's see, to reload, he has to use a stabilize. I believe a stabilize is a full round action. So the sniper is reloading his anti-material rifle. One of y'all can go.
All right. I am going to search because this guy's within my sensors.
Okay. Let's see, in searching, he's got, let's see, what do I roll? I roll agility, you roll sensors, okay. Might help if I found the correct stats, though. Alright, so you'll do 2. $22.
Let me get back there. Oh,
I think I found the dice I should have been using the whole night.
There you go.
Cancel. Go back. Thank you. And it is now, for God's sakes. Gonna have to reset that and go back. And search. Search.
Okay.
What happens if we meet? Because I rolled a 22.
Let's find out.
You have to have a dance off.
I mean, I know what it is for like mine and Jason's contested with the Jaeger Kunst is it just says contest ends.
Yeah.
Same for yours.
Yeah, I mean that's specifically for mine when I do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Let's choose systems. Yeah.
All right, let me search for the word search. All right.
I know you're not going for that, but your vibe for your character, Patrick, gives me like Craig Boone vibes from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, you're talking about
The sniper.
Did you remember to add your grit, Patrick?
I did.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess you'd have had to. No, because you'd have to send that
No, because I've got a +2 to my
from system.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not saying specifically, so I'm going to go with the tried and true. Ties go to the player.
All right.
Thank
So
you, Vampire, for giving us that great roll.
I think I was doing it with some stuff
Hey.
before that. Well, maybe not the first vampire game.
Okay, so now he is no longer hidden, correct?
You know
where
where
he
he's
is.
at, yes. And you can
Oh,
ping him
and-
so everybody else would know where he's at. So yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to activate my tracking bug on him. Make a tech attack against a character within sensors.
Okay.
On a hit, I know their exact location. I wonder if I could have made this instead of that. I don't know how that would work.
You had to seen him to be able to put the bug in.
Okay. And that means they can't hide, and you ignore the invisible status.
Okay.
What?
And his E defense is an 8.
I've been skirting the line for these last 2 rolls, because I also rolled an 8.
All right. He is tagged. You basically tagged him with that thing.
Yep. And so that is both of my actions. So I will pass it along then. So I'll make a note as to which the guy that is. Now I think he has to spend a turn doing an engineering action to get rid of the tracking bug, essentially to reset himself.
If he wants to.
Speaking of which, I will.
All right. Well, we're going to let that assassin go.
Oh, you put a little thing next to him to. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That way we'll remember. I won't have any trouble remembering it's an assassin. That way I'll remember for sure which one it is.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to go 6 this way. 6. He's going to boost to go another 6. And you said he had to do a what to get the bug off?
Let me go back. Of course, after you do the thing, it won't actually show you. Give me a second. Licenses. I believe that was under.
Who's going to go next? Go ahead and start doing their stuff.
Yeah.
Because if he can do it as a quick something, then he'll try to get rid of the thing. If it takes a full action, he won't bother.
That's dismiss.
All right, who wants to go next?
To remove the tracking droid, they must succeed on an engineering check as a quick action. Otherwise, it deactivates at the end of the scene.
Okay, so engineering. He got a 2 on the dice. His engineering is -1. He got a 1. Never mind.
I can go.
Okay.
So yes, there's a prone dude in front of him. However, because rolls, there is an unholy shriek of rage that comes out of Uriah as he just goes right past the assassin drone and right up on this hive mech.
Okay. Show me a line
Just
that you
run
walk.
right in the burn.
He's running in
Oh,
a straight
no.
line. He'd have to. You said he was running straight to it.
He's running to him. If that hexagon thing is a thing, then
So he's not so
That one
mindless
shouldn't be
rage, and he
there.
can't be strategic enough to avoid
Right.
damage.
yeah.
Okay.
Besides this one,
Mindful rage.
this one should be like over here anyway.
They're kind of wonked.
Senseless slaughter is half mental.
But and yeah, I'm gonna barrage.
All right.
Started blasting.
Yeah, pretty much.
He has
Okay.
light cover because he's in the swarm.
Cool. Does a 14 or a 12 hit?
It does, yes. Both of them.
Cool. Neat. Do I do a hull or an agility save?
I'd rather do agility.
Cool. I will do hull.
11.
20.
Okay.
Just roll a 20.
So he is now prone? Or is this something else?
No, this is the extra damage
Okay.
from Jägerkunst. So it's a total of 15 damage all told from both attacks.
Give me the attack separately, please.
Okay. So first is 11 with the Jägerkunst
Okay.
added in.
And none of these are armor piercing?
The charge blade is, which is 4 damage.
Okay. Alright, he is still up.
Cool. He is going over here.
You can flip them behind you?
Yep, so I can move 3 spaces any direction.
Okay. So right, you said right here.
Mhm.
No, it'd be 2. Would be, well, there. Now I can touch him. All right.
Okay. And I can also move. So the second he flips over him, he is leaping onto the hive mech.
Okay.
And basically, for thematic purposes, he's basically trying to rip into the mech.
Okay, I got you.
Rip, rip and tear until it's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Got that stupid strong going for him.
I think the other assassin is going to go now.
Flashbacks are a hell of a drug.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You get out of prone counts as what? Difficult terrain, I think.
Takes your whole movement, I think.
It burns your entire movement to get up from prone. You count as being in difficult terrain while prone.
Instead of taking their standard move. Okay.
Yeah.
So if he wanted to burst, he could move, but you know.
Mhm.
But instead of that, he is going to. Well,
A little bit of a pickle, isn't he?
he could stand up and attack Vika, or he could actually burst and get over there and attack Uriah.
In which case she would still hit him, because he's moving out of her threat range.
Yeah, fair point there. Let me check on the assassins. They ignore a bunch of stuff, but not threat. Okay. Alright, he's going to use the movement to stand up, and then he is going to use the heated blade on Vika. Does Vika have any conditions on her?
With that one guy killed, no.
Okay. Suppress wasn't one of the ones that would retributed anyway, so good to know. Alright, so heated blade coming at you. It is a 19 plus his advantage is 25, 26 with the attack bonus.
I'm going to parry that.
Okay. Does that require a roll, or is that just an auto?
It's from the duelist feat, using a Blade Master dice.
Oh, okay.
It gives me resistance to all damage, heat, burn dealt by the attack.
Parry this, you fucking casual.
Exactly.
Alright, so the crit would have double damage, but you're knocking it down half, so it's essentially just a normal hit.
You can still roll the damage and just do half of it.
NPC, he's got preset damage, so you take 4 kinetic damage. If it says heated blade, why is it only kinetic?
Moving really fast.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe the double damage on certain stuff is, I don't know. Whatever the case, it's 4, minus whatever your armor is.
That's 4 minus 4. And then that gives her another one. She's up to 5 armor. She's the happiest she's ever been.
How's she looking? How beat up?
She's fine.
Don't
worry about it.
Fine. She's fine.
I'm fine.
Everything.
Refer to question 2.
Fine.
Alright, well, that is the assassin, so one of y'all can go.
The flames are just here to make me look fast.
Wait, I thought I put you out. Or
These
did you get more
flames
burn?
are purely decorative.
Yeah, this is decorative battle damage. Who hasn't gone yet? Is it just
I went because that's what I put the tracking bug on.
Mm-hmm.
had the dog gone?
Yeah, the
Yes.
dog went second.
Oh, then I am the last one?
I put you out. I put you out.
Okay, I will. This guy hit me, I'm gonna hit him back.
Okay.
Going to a barrage.
Alright, his evade is a 12.
You can only do a heavy melee as a barrage and once, correct? Or can I do it as a skirmish and do skirmish
Heavy melee,
on
I believe,
a
is only
heavy?
the one. Heavy, I believe, is only the once, and I think it's the full action.
Ooh, okay, cancel that. We're gonna do skirmish. That'll only still give me 1 attack. Oh well. Uh, 16 to hit.
That's going to hit.
And this one is overpower caliber plus 1 dice. That is 7 kinetic, not armor piercing or anything, nothing fancy, but I do need a hull save.
So 7 kinetic. And a hull save. He got a 4.
He is now immobilized.
Oh, that's not good.
And I don't think I can do... Oh, is there anywhere in the book to flinging something against a stationary object to cause damage?
Yes, because you can launch a lot of things into other things in this game.
I am going to let y'all look that up while I run to the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Fantastic.
I know it's something in a in one of the. I know it's something in the Juggernaut pilot talent tree.
Yeah.
It's a talent.
I know there's like a specialized version of it in Juggernaut where you deal damage by basically throwing them into something. Oh yeah, level 2 kinetic mass transfer. If you ram a target into an obstruction large enough to stop their movement, your target takes a d6 kinetic damage. Are you doing a ram or?
No, it's going to do ferrofluid fling. Basically, I can throw something 4 spaces as a quick action.
Let me.
It doesn't say anything about damage, but I didn't know if there was a precedence within the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
It just says you throw them.
Yeah.
So, yes, Eric, I did purposely put Project Shield on you because I was like, let's just do this.
Here's the thing with Lord Stance active, if a ranged attack misses, even with reliable, I auto deflect it away into something else. And if a melee attack misses, I force a hull save or they get knocked prone.
Alright, so what have we figured out?
There's something for a talent, but nothing that we can find
Just
like
as
as a rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say if you have knockback, you can knock things into it too. But yeah.
I'm gonna keep looking because I already took my turn.
For now, she's just going to hold him there and just kind of lean over menacingly.
Hell yeah.
For some reason, her mech has a mouth, and she just opens it and like kind of Evangelion kind of mouth.
That was exactly
Oh,
what I
that's
was picturing.
terrifying.
Oh,
Her
whenever I
mech's leaning
mind
into the
you-
terror.
Well, mind you, this game does lean into that.
Yes.
Hers is especially starting to lean into that.
I say
Hello,
whenever
yes. Have you heard of my miniature Baylor?
whenever I get the Enkidu,
Oh.
its helm is basically going to be a
Ooh.
large wolf head that when it has a mouth when it opens, it's just fangs.
Also, yes, Vika cross-chain with Baylor.
Hey, a Baylor can be anything. A Baylor's just a mech designation, not an actual
Baylor.
mech.
Just is there.
Baylor is really just angry water, isn't it?
Angry water and wrestling metal bees.
That's what I've learned.
Vika
It's
far
like
too fucking well.
Baylor is the devouring swarm in every Stellaris playthrough. It meets you and says you are food.
Alright, so one of the reinforcements goes the Stinger, which is a half-size mech that flies.
Reinforcements are just, what the hell's going on?
Hey guys, I was like, guys?
And he is going to attempt with a quick action to impale Vika.
Is that impel or impair?
It's called impale.
Oh, okay.
I make a tech attack against a character within sensors. On a hit, they take 3 heat and become jammed until the end of the next turn. There is a recharge on it, so we cannot necessarily do it every round.
I still have that boost, or did that wear off after a turn?
The one you have was good until you used it.
Bolster.
Fantastic.
I think she still has bolster on, right?
Yeah, the bolster is what I meant. I'm sorry, I said boost.
Let me double check.
Yeah,
something.
I still have the bolster too.
Has Vika gone yet?
This round, yes.
Round, yes, I just went.
They receive
Is this
+2 accuracy on their next skill check or save they make between now and the end of their turn. So it's
Yeah.
over if you've taken your turn.
Oh, okay.
Mine is until I use it because of the
Okay.
talent Jeremy
All right. So what is
has.
your E defense?
Pathetic. It is a 6.
All right. Let's see. In the tech attacks, you system or engineering?
That should have its own stat because it's
Oh, it's got a
Here's
+2
the-
attack bonus on the actual ability. That's probably what I'm using. Then. Okay.
yeah. Because for us, we have our attack bonus and our tech attack bonus. So
So that's a 6 on the tech attack.
Ties go to the player?
No, this is like an armor class. This is the meter beat it.
Meter beat.
If y'all were
Oh,
in a
dang.
contested thing, ties would go to the player.
Yeah.
All right, so you take 3 heat and you're jammed until the end of your next turn.
Yeehaw.
And then for his other quick action, he will skirmish and shoot somebody within a range of 8.
I can't talk to anyone. I cannot make attacks. I'm still considered immobilized with that guy, so that would still count because it's a frame trait, right?
I would believe so, yeah.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna try to shoot Uriah.
Still trapped in here with me.
He has a difficulty of 3.
All right, so he's got an accuracy +1 on this weapon, so he's got a difficulty of 2. Attack bonus of +1. So he got a. All right, so he got a total of a 0.
Oof.
This is a ranged attack, yes?
Yes, this is a ranged attack.
Cool. Since you
Nani?
basically note it coming, and his sword, like without him even noticing it, because in his kind of berserk rage, the mech itself jerks the sword up as the bullet is deflected off the sword and into the hive mech that he's currently
All right.
tearing into.
This is energy
So-
damage. Does that make any difference?
Nope, it's whatever energy type
Gotcha.
that misses. So the hive mech takes 2 energy damage from the deflection.
So he takes 2
It's
damage,
the-
period, regardless of what the attack actually was.
Yeah. It's any ranged attack against you that misses deflects off your sword, dealing 2 damage, same type as the attack to a character of your choice in range 3 in line of sight.
Okay.
So regardless of the amount of damage they did, it's just 2 damage when the deflection hits.
You know what's amusing about that?
Hmm.
This weapon does 1 damage.
Okay.
You bench the bullet just right.
Now they've got
I
armor,
guess.
so that kind of equals out. They might have just taken 1.
Yeah.
Now there's an additional effect on the target,
Mhm.
but I don't think that would deflect.
Nah, it's just the damage as far as I know. I mean, it's really useful against reliable weapons because they go like, reliable? Hi.
Yep. All right, and then all y'all had gone. So
You're reliably hitting somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Even doing that.
Oh, pardon me one momento as I moved the wrong.
What round are we on?
We are
About
currently
to go
on
into round 4.
3.
About to go into 4.
Yeah, okay.
I moved the wrong token in it earlier, so there we go. All right, and this guy has got a move of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, no, no. Let's start that all over again. Alright, so he moves and boosts to get there.
Mhm.
And then he basically crouches behind that barrier to hide. And that is it for that round.
Alright. Top of round 4.
Top of round 4. Let me roll a d6.
Yum.
Go back to...
Don't like that.
See, after the game, I want to know what the d6s are for.
If we've completed the scenario, sure.
I think I ping. I think I also ping the guy. I'm not taking an action this turn yet, but I also ping the guy that's like almost at the target.
Oh yeah, that's the guy I have the tracking bug on.
Yeah, I know. You have the tracking bug, which is allowing us to ping it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, hey, guys, who's closest?
I
That
can't
was
hear a
actually-
thing.
That's actually why I was wanting to go first, if anyone has a problem with
Go for
that. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, more reinforcements by the way.
I mean,
But just 1.
if I overcharge, I can get there.
Doing
And
something fun over there. You're fine.
then I will barrage.
Okay.
Picture you like holding your anti-material rifle over the scaffolding and just like, it's got...
I actually can't fire it like that because it's an ordnance weapon.
Oh, that's not fun.
Let's see, and what's...
Alright, so that is
One
going
would
at
do
Assassin
more-
1, who cannot hide.
Yeah, because this can't have any. Okay. What is barraging with my prototype weapon, integrated mount, and also firing my colony missiles?
Okay. His evade is a
Through this guy
12.
in particular.
So that is a 15 on the prototype weapon.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
Actually, hang on. Okay, since I upgraded it, it always gets a point of accuracy, but for some odd reason, CompCon does not want to include that.
Well, you already hit it, so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just want to check because it went to a 19, so it would not be a crit.
Okay.
Hit. And that is 7 points of damage to it.
Okay. I don't think it's got anything that gives it any resistances or anything. Alright, that's a big chunk of its health. You said 7, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is a 14 on the colony missiles.
Alright, that's going to hit as well.
And that's with the additional d6. That is 8 points of damage on that.
Alright.
Wow, that is... Oh, okay, I was about to say, wow, that is a very tanky assassin.
He tried.
Oh,
You
wait
done
a second.
flew too
Wait
close
a
to the
second.
sun,
Wait a
Icarus.
second. I was putting that damage on the archer. So that was 6 and 7.
It was 8 and 7.
Okay, 8, 7. All right. So I am. How do I get the destroyed to turn off? Oh well, I'll figure something out. How in the world I got clicked on the archer instead of the assassin? I don't.
They probably is it alphabetical on your list or?
No, it's.
Effectively, and how
Oh,
this went.
that's weird. No, I put the damage on the assassin, but when the assassin went into the destroyed pile, it switched me over to the archer that was already destroyed for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
It
Never mind.
actually is gone.
So it is destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in considering this happened on his previous turn, he's essentially trying to remove the tracking bug that I managed to put on him. And then he just looms over the side of the building and says, "Well, apologies, son." And then I unload into him.
All right. And I assume that's
I
it for
don't
whip.
want. That was a barrage, so yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, son, but that's the code of the West.
All right. This is the. And you were the first one to go this round, so
Yes, I was.
all my guys are wide open. I think the hive.
Should I ignore this one dude who's like way over here on the side, or is that guy coming in this turn?
This guy over here,
Yeah.
off in the brown. That was just where I grabbed the wrong token.
Oh, okay.
That's
I mean, he's upcoming reinforcements. I just grabbed the wrong one when I brought the first away.
No, there's one off to the left.
Oh.
He grabbed the wrong token.
Okay.
This guy here is the one that came in this round.
Mm.
All right. Speaking of which, that is that's another cataphract. Because you just can't have enough of them.
Mm-hmm.
Super cataphract.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if he boosts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Forget.
Alright, so he is going to attack you with this ram cannon and trigger his impale effect.
Who's he attacking?
That he will be attacking you.
Cool. He's at 3 difficulty.
He has 3 accuracy on the ram cannon. What is your evade?
12.
Unstoppable force specific movable object.
He rolls a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to get the next license level to level up field analysis so I can stop that crap from happening.
So that is 5 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
I will use one of my Blade Master dice to parry. So I get resistance to the damage.
Okay.
So it'd be what?
3.
2 or 3? 3. Okay.
And then the impale, pick a character, passes through, hands adjacent to. Make me a hull save at difficulty 1.
Okay, so my hull saves are so no difficulty. Since I have an innate +1 accuracy to all my hull save. Actually, So I get 2 accuracy because of the bolster. That's a 30.
All right.
I see sound.
No, it just means when the guy tries to impale him on the lance and pull him into his hex, that part didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
The door.
If he had failed, he'd have been
Screenshot the
considered
sound.
grappled, and if the cataphract had moved anymore, he'd have been pulled with the cataphract.
Okay.
I think the ideal is he runs up and skewers you on that lance thing and then just keeps going.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for him. One of y'all can go.
I like to deal with this hive.
If you don't, I will.
Yeah, he's gonna murder this hive. So what I'm going to do. Give me an agility save.
For the hive,
Famously agile
Yep.
little guy.
the hive has a, he's got to move a 5. So. You got a 15?
It's a better version of what I
Okay, so he
have.
succeeds. Yeah, you know what? Protocol change stance. And I'm going to skirmish with the Terashima blade.
Okay. Evade is an 8.
I got a 16.
All right, give me the damage.
That would be 9 damage, and it is now armor piercing because of the troll stance.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
It's still up?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Move you out of the way, and I'll go ahead and delete him since you're in that space.
Mm-hmm. And he moves right into the cataphract space,
Okay.
since I didn't use my movement.
This is starting to sound or starting to feel familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Just a bit.
All right. Next up, let's see. Who do we want to go next? We've still got an assassin on the board.
Hmm?
The sniper is good to fire. I think the sniper is going to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Vika,
Let's go.
anti-material rifle.
It is armor piercing, remember.
Let's
Let's
hold
talk
on.
about
Yeah.
this.
Hold on.
talk about
Yeah,
this.
All right, +2
Wait.
accuracy.
Gentlemen, please stop.
What is your
Wait,
evade?
I disagree with this.
My evade is a 12.
Okay, so I got a 19 on the d20, and both his accuracy dice came up 6s. I only count one of them, but I thought it was funny. So that's 25. He's got a
So
+4
what's your
attack
health
bonus.
at there, Vic?
I'll get back with you on that, okay? Hold on.
All right, it is armor piercing,
Uh-huh.
and the
Grin on
baseline
Jason's
damage is
face.
15.
Uh-huh.
So double that.
Okay.
How you
Do
doing?
you want to brace?
Will that work against?
It gives
Yes, 'cause
resistance.
It
Yeah.
gives resistance to damage and
I-
armor piercing.
I would like to brace.
All right, then you only take 15. Easy peasy.
I actually take 10 because I gain 5 over shield. I think that counts.
And
It's
then
not
you're-
armor, it's
no,
just
it-
over
Yeah,
shield.
it is not. Yeah, I think we had this. I think we read over it
Yeah.
closely last
Temp
time.
HP.
Overshield
Overshield
just
is
count.
10 HP.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Temporary, it's basically temporary HP.
I'm also okay.
Oh, if you're
are you
immobilized.
structured?
I'm immobilized, so yeah, I'm going to be structured regardless.
Okay,
I'm
fair.
immobilized, so I've already got resistance. And if I brace, I get overshield.
Mhm.
So I take 15, and then 5, and then another 5. So I'm actually just taking 10 damage from it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does damage when you get structured? Does damage carry over? I think it
Yep.
does, right? Okay.
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
Okay.
I
I
thought
thought
it
that
was
was
gonna
the
be like
case. I just
4
wanted to go.
structures.
What's
Uh,
system trauma on the thing?
I will take a look.
Number 4.
Reference sheet structure system trauma. Parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll a d6. And tell me what you roll.
oh, my
I
precious
rolled a
organ.
4.
A
The
4
system
on
is destroyed.
a system is destroyed. You choose what's destroyed, but the system or weapon with the limited tag and no charges left are not valid.
Like permanently destroyed?
You can fix them. It's just for the rest of the
Okay.
scene.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's nothing left of one result. It becomes the other.
Hmm.
So one of our systems, we'll say the hive drone system is temporarily destroyed.
Okay. You would. Never mind. I didn't know if you had your drone out or not. Anyway.
I didn't have it out at the moment. I imagine it's kind of just hanging out on her back. Would the jammed condition do anything to this? It doesn't say anything about. It only says anything about not being able to make attacks, not calm other characters, or take reactions, or benefit from tech actions. Which none of those were. Those are frame traits.
Um. So you can brace as a frame trait, or
Yes.
is bracing? Okay.
Well, brace
There's-
is a thing you can do, and then the frame trait is hardened, which I
But
get 5 overshield.
I was questioning because would brace count as a reaction?
It is a reaction.
It is a reaction, so I would take the full. I would
Yeah.
take the full 15. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I just have a couple of holes in me. Nothing to worry about.
We all get holes in
Fine.
that sometimes.
It's fine. Everybody structures sometimes.
Everyone's got at least 4, at least 6 holes.
Everybody structures sometime.
All right, so
Now I get the image of Vika just going, see, he didn't even hit me. Then she takes a drink of water and just a giant hole.
The fire.
Water.
There are fluids coming out of a lot more areas now. Okay.
all right, so that was his
Painful.
full.
What the witch doing? Stuff her in.
All right, this weapon can only be fired before the user moves.
Yeah, it is
So
an
he-
ordnance weapon.
So he can move now.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a super heavy rifle, so that was kind of the only. That was a full round action too.
Oh wait, because I used. Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Are these
That's
drones
a-
still here?
Because their controller's dead.
Do your drones disappear when you get taken out?
Haven't run into that situation.
I was
I would
hoping you would
imagine
know, I
so.
was just hoping you would know off the top of your head.
Since they're part of the mech's loadout, I would assume they do.
It just says that they last until the scene's over.
Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alrighty, player carrier. I'm trying to find some generically drone rules.
The rest of the scene until destroyed or until otherwise specified.
Okay. So yes, they will continue to sit there. Where he could have taken actions to make them move, that's of course out of the thing. So that they're just a hazard in that one spot now.
Yep.
All right, and the sniper is done, so one of y'all can go.
I'm going right after the sniper. I will use my protocol to move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna blast it. And I think I also blast this guy because he's within blast 2. Or burst 2.
Fair enough. The
Getting
sniper's
it.
evade is a 13.
Yep.
Taste these hands or drone.
Catch these menacingly waving hands.
9, 10. So that misses that one. Let me roll for the other guy. That's a 20. Just roll a 20. So the other one, this one gets hit with a 20.
Which
I
one?
think this one misses with a 10.
Wait,
All right. Your primary target was the sniper here, so you missed him.
Right.
Okay.
But as far as I know, as when I roll area attacks, they both get hit. Like I roll separately, right?
Yes.
Burst weapons, yes.
All right. Well, the guy, the secondary target down here, his evade is an 8.
Okay, so he gets hit with a 20. 22.
Oh, that's lovely.
so you missed the other one?
Yes.
Add 66.
Jesus. He's been chomping at the bit to use those.
I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for somebody to miss.
Yeah,
That's
I-
the
that's-
whole
okay,
stipulation.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right. So it sounds like they
20,
both got
26.
hit.
Yeah, they both got hit over 20. All right.
Yeah, I'm
first-
like. The
Well, it's two
stipulation is
separate.
they
It's
have
two
to
separate
miss.
attacks. So which one are you adding the D6 to?
The
I
one that
added it
missed.
to the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one was already a 20.
Oh, that's
so
right.
This
That's right.
one
Okay. Carry on.
got there. So the sniper takes 9 damage. It's armor piercing if that matters.
It does
Armor.
not.
Oh, wait, this is E defense anyway. So if that matters.
Oh, his E defense
an
was
attack.
a 9.
Yeah. So, okay. And then the other one is gonna take 7 points of armor piercing energy damage. And then I do it again.
They're both still up.
Second. So for the sniper, it's gonna be a 15.
That is a hit.
And then for the other one, it's gonna be a 6.
That is a hit. You said it was against E defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit then.
First one, sniper's gonna take 6
All right.
energy armor piercing,
And the berserker, which is the other one.
and a berserker takes 5 armor piercing. So just as this large cluster of like void mites just expels out twice.
Double kill.
That's
You're
a
welcome.
Fatality.
You're welcome.
And that was my full action to do that. So that is all I got.
Kilimanjaro.
I would hope so.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's,
Field
it's, a,
an-
heavy,
field
it's a
analyst.
heavy weapon mount. What are you gonna do?
Field analyst.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm going support for good reasons.
So I've got an assassin that has not gone. And the hornet that has not gone.
Probably they're looking at it like, man, I'm glad I'm not in that.
Retreat. No.
Oh no. Considering the mental state Uriah's in right now, no enemy is retreating from this battle. If any of them start running, he will chase them down and brutalize them.
I.e., war crimes.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
Listen, we had a whole convention about this.
Yes.
Is Uriah
Uriah.
Canadian?
Space Canadian.
Space. Well,
I mean, he wears a funny hat, has been chugging molasses. I don't know if that means anything.
Uriah.
More like Geneva suggestions, eh?
the Geneva checklist.
What is he doing to that man? I don't know, but he said it's not a war crime the first time.
Yeah. It's never a war crime the first time.
It's not a war crime until you get caught either.
All right.
It's technically stealth if no one's alive by the time you're done.
The
Rogue.
hitman.
Rogue, quiet stealth. Paladin, heavy stealth.
Yep.
All right, if the assassin tries to run, Vika gets to hit him. Or does Jam stop that
Technically,
from happening?
he's still impaled. She can't. Well, would he still be impaled? Because
oh yeah,
she can't make any additional actions.
You're right. You're right. The impale would still be in effect. So all he can do is try to stab you. Because it would take a full round to stabilize and get rid of any conditions. Oh no, it's only heat and exposed condition.
Vika, have you gone yet?
No, I have not.
Okay.
She's just over here screaming into the void that is the inside of her cockpit.
I'm gonna fix that.
Good, the screams will be external now.
Alright.
I'm not exactly sure what words she would be saying, but none of them are in the Bible.
Well, he knows from last attack that his knife does not do enough damage to hurt the Vika.
She did just structure, like, basically on top of him.
And you are not prone, you are not shredded. Oh, you are immobilized. That means he does double damage.
He is also mobilized, though, too. I don't know if that counts as anything.
I'm just reading off the stuff that the heated blade does double damage to.
Okay. I am rooted, so I have resistance to kinetic and cannot be knocked prone. That's just a frame trait.
He got a 12 to hit you.
My 12 is exactly what I need to hit me.
So that is 8 points of kinetic damage.
Okay, halved, and then I have 6 armor. So, nice try.
I did take the resistance into effect. He should have thrown the knife like I was hoping. Planning for him to. And that's gonna be about all he can do that's useful, isn't it? Or he could do a lock on as a quick action, couldn't he?
I mean, he could.
So he could at least make it easier for one of his buddies to shoot somebody. Yeah, he's gonna lock on Uriah.
Okay.
Alright, now it's one of y'all.
Oh,
Giant lady above me.
I'm going to last drone. Vika.
Okay.
What the? Okay. I roll against an 8. I rolled a 16 to hit.
I guess it hits.
So you may heal half of your maximum HP.
All
and then
right.
I'm putting a restock drone right next to you, and it will roll. It'll be 1d6, clear 1d6 heat, 1 condition, and reload 1 weapon if you have a loading weapon.
I'd like to reload my sword.
Sword.
And
then I am done for my turn.
Okay.
Focusing on keeping people alive.
We've gotten snappier about our turns.
A little bit.
Mine? Yeah.
Just in general.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I feel bad when I start having to roll a bunch of dice.
Yeah, but like every license level, we have to learn new crap because we keep getting.
We're towards the end of the month. We've hit that sweet spot of knowing what our mech does. Beginning of next month. What are we again? What the dice?
Where am I? What am I doing?
I've never held a dice in my life, and I have no idea what they do.
I know for me, license level 4, I'm not adding anything. License level 5, I just trade one of my weapons for another one. That's all that changes there.
License level 4. We're getting spoopy.
Alright, so the Hornet's going to go. Let me check the recharge on his impel systems. Probably need to roll a d6 and a d20 for that. He needs a 5 or better. So basically, he got a 2, so that is not available to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he will use his little stinger pistol and shoot at Uriah.
All right, difficulty 3.
You're not standing on anybody now, though.
I'm on the cataphract.
Oh, I forgot about the cataphract even being there.
Mhm.
All right, so he's got an accuracy of
Pretty
1,
sure.
so that makes it a difficulty of 2. So it is +1 attack bonus. So 16 minus 6, a 10.
Misses. I'm not in Lord stance, so it doesn't deflect. So don't have to worry about that.
Where does he want to move? Six. He is going to take his move. And then he's going to burst to move again.
Boost.
And he is off the map.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So he does a little pew. Yep, that didn't work.
I'm out.
Well, I've done everything I can.
You did, but you didn't do anything.
Matters like,
I'm doing
then-
my part.
and then Uriah just like tilts his head and just looks over.
You're still on the cataphract.
As
Mhm.
as brave Sir Robin ran away.
All right. Who we got left on your all side?
I don't
I-
think anybody.
I went first.
Think
I haven't
Vika's
gone.
the only one.
But I'm just
Oh,
going to
yeah.
use the thing to clear jammed and my heat. I don't think I can do anything aside from use that, can I?
It's a quick action to use the deploy.
Yo.
Yeah, so if you clear your jammed, you can attack.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a d6 you roll.
1d6 to clear heat. So. You
All right, I'm
clear
clearing
2 heat.
2 of my heat and my status.
That is my last restock.
And we're going to use my last quick action to look down at the guy. And
Flips the
hit him.
hammer.
Well, no, I can't use my heavy weapon.
No, but I just imagine you like flipping the hammer.
Why can you not use your heavy weapon?
Because you can only barrage with it.
Yes,
I don't think you
with
can
heavies.
skirmish.
What heavy weapon are you using?
Heavy charge blade.
Hold on.
And the ferroflute is my main melee. And my flex mount. I mean, it says it's a heavy melee weapon, so I'm assuming. But I mean, it has skirmish underneath it, and I can click
Yeah.
it. But I thought it was just barrage. I can use it.
No.
You can skirmish with any weapon and barrage with any weapon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
The huh?
The
Well,
only
okay
thing
then.
the only thing that's restricted in its attack style is ordnance weapons.
Yeah.
In which case
And-
you have
Well-
to
Oh,
you have
when
to
you
attack before you do anything.
it's
Yeah.
so-
And
Well,
when you
okay,
barrage, it's just whatever's in that mount that you can use.
okay. And you
So
can
if
only
you have
have
two
you can only
weapons-
have one heavy weapon mount. I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You can only have one
Yeah.
heavy weapon mount, and it takes the slot of another mount.
Well,
Because-
heck.
No, that's a super heavy.
Okay. Yes. Excuse me.
I knew there was
Okay,
some
yes.
drawback.
Super
to
heavy weapons
heavy
are too cumbersome to use as skirmish. Can only be fired as part of barrage. Okay.
Okay, that's super heavy.
Yeah,
okay.
that's super heavy weapons.
Okay.
Mm,
Well,
Ooh,
then
thank
heck.
goodness! I thought we were getting the hang of this.
Yeah. We're good. Thought we knew we were doing there for a
That's
second. We've been
way
humbled.
too early for that.
Yeah, we aren't even in like 20s. We can't be learning this stuff. Then
The
she's
rabbit
going
is
to
displeased.
skirmish. It is armor piercing. It is the first attack of her round, so she gets an accuracy.
Evade
And
is a
just double
12.
checking. And no one's nearby, so she can't use Executioner, but oh well. That is a 19.
That's going to be a hit.
This is why Car added me as man who knows too much about this game, isn't it?
Mm.
And that is 9 armor piercing energy.
Mostly because I know at one point in time you have read the book from beginning to end, and then you have read it again later down the line. in
The assassin
pieces.
goes away.
Good. And I still have my movement. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I still have just my base movement. Did I close out the map? Where'd it go? I'm sorry, I'm on like an even smaller screen than usual because I'm using a screen over at my
Yeah.
folks.
It's all good.
Is there anyone in range that she can go make their life a living hell?
There's nobody on the board at the moment.
No, it's the cataphract that.
Oh,
sure.
one
That's underneath.
that you're sharing space with.
Yeah.
That you currently see Uriah ripping into. Or trying to.
Not yet. You see the just scattered hulk that is the hive mech.
I
That
can
he
get over
ripped
there
into
without
animal,
touching the mech swarm of doom.
Okay.
So she's right there now. She can't do anything to it, but she's right there.
All right. And then you're the last on their side, on y'all side.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I have
And
just
this
the
is
cataphract.
turn 5. Is this going into turn 5 or turn 5 going into 6?
This
Oh, yeah,
is
the
the
turn
cataphract is my
5.
last one to go.
Okay.
And then we
And
will
then
be
it
going
goes
into
round
5.
Okay. Okay.
The cataphract already went.
Did he?
Yeah, he tried to impale me. Like he hit me with the lance, but I rolled the.
And then on your
30.
move, never mind. Yeah, he was my first. Okay.
So it is round 5.
So round 5.
Mhm.
Let me roll a d6.
I see 4, 6, and 4.
Yeah, just wanting a 1. That's all.
I think I know what that's for now. But I will take a
Calm
guess
down.
after combat.
All right. Well, it is 9:45, so we need to wrap here.
Yep.
There's
Last
no
round of combat next week.
Well, we can
Well,
just
the trick
finish it.
is there's
Yeah.
there's no possible way from them to win at this point. So the cataphract, with his only friend having retreated off the board, him knowing there was only one more guy coming anyway,
Yeah.
he signaled a surrender.
Vika, are you gonna stop Uriah?
Oh yeah, no. If she sees the guys trying to surrender and
Yeah, because
Uriah tries to continue to go ham, she will just physically grab his mech with the larger mech.
yeah, because with him signaling a surrender, like Uriah's still in that haze. The charge blade he's just leaps to try to go after the reactor.
Catches mid jump.
You're essentially holding him like a very snarly puppy.
No. Just like around the middle, or as much as she can, being a size 2
Very
versus
similar
the
to
half
this.
size. I can't see 1 second.
Just holding
Yeah,
him around
yeah.
the middle.
Yeah, just
But
like
probably
no.
hands and everything, just holding it.
At arm's length.
I like having a prop. It's fun.
Yeah, he probably thrash for a hot minute.
His legs are just kicking. There's so much air between them and the ground.
Like does the little gentlest flick possible in a size 2 mech that's a little armored up right now against the forehead.
Yeah, just give him a shake. He's not a
That'll be
baby. He'll be
fine.
fine.
He does eventually go still though, but he just like no response to anything.
Yep, comms are jammed.
No, you're not.
Yeah. That's fixed.
Definitely jammed.
No, his are jammed. Probably
No.
jammed.
He jammed his own.
I don't want to be
Try to
talking to him.
contact him. You just get like the
He's
generic
holding a jar.
jazz hold music.
He's holding a jar of jam.
Only one man would use this flavor of jam. All right. So he surrendered. So combat is over in y'all's sector.
Mhm.
You're hearing reports from other sectors, but you've still got a guard. The cataphract pilot,
Guard duty.
he powers down. He does what he's supposed to do. Once he starts getting out of the mech. Once Uriah is like secured.
Getting mean mugged as much as possible by the White Witch.
All right, so that wraps us for tonight. Hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed it. I especially enjoyed the little ninja style battle. That
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was neat. I loved that.
Pew 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 pew. Except with swords.
Hmm
Hope anybody that came by enjoyed it. I hope you'll check us out next time. We should be back next week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me has been Sarah playing Vika,
We can't see you.
I'm waving as hard as I can.
Patrick playing Freddy, Jeremy playing Cortev,
Killer.
Eric playing Uriah, and Carr playing Tiana.
Everyone salutes. I just wave.
That's jazz hands.
Yeah, that's
sir.
more jazz hands than waving.
It's okay. I'll do jazz hands. I don't care.
Anyway, we will see y'all next time.